Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5. Sorry I'm a little out of breath, I was carrying laundry around. Okay, so... last time, things are going weird. Morgana's a human. Wakaba's alive. So is Haru's father. And it seems like Ryuji's still on the track team, even though he shouldn't be able to because of his broken leg. So, should be fun. While I was off screen, though, I did reorganize the personas of Akechi and Kasumi. Reorganize their abilities. We no longer have access to Robin Hood for Akechi. Excuse me. But we do have access to Cindrillon, I think that's her name. Cinderella for Kasumi.
Now, let us depart.
Alright, things are being weird.
This is great stuff.
Can I still go? I can still go up this. Awesome. Aha! We're gonna be a thief. We're gonna sneak in from above. Whoop. Whee! Awkward, but okay. There are so many people. This is definitely different than the last time. Welcome and thank you for coming, patients. You'll be guided to one of our specialty care facilities according to your individual desires. We will assist each and every one of you. Rest assured, everyone can become happy. Should you have any questions about the facilities, feel free to bring them to our staff members nearby. What kind of place is this? Well, it looks like a care facility of sorts. Kind of like... ah, there we go. Try to find a place where I can drop down.
Those geysers. You aren't among those who desire salvation. Leave. You are unwanted intruders. Do not disturb our Lord's research. This world's salvation.
The language of a shadow is a hint into its ruler's ideology. This one sounds rather cultish, for example. Sorry, but we're going to pass through there now. We don't have the time to waste on peons like yourself.
Why do you willingly strive for self-suffering? Why are you reaching out to your own pain?
Yoshizawa-san, you can do this, right?
Yes. Ready whenever.
It'll be too much trouble to go about this haphazardly. I'll provide the support. Look at this scum pile up. Fine by me. Time for a bloodbath.
I love Psychotic Akechi. So much better than when he's trying to be, you know, all prim and proper. There, by the way, is Joker's ultimate weapon.
It's been quite a while. Nothing gets me quite as excited as this.
Akechi-san.
Yeah.
Time to obliterate them.
All right.
I love it. And you can see his ultimate weapon, too. Alright. So yeah, we have Loki to use. Go ahead and just right gun them. Nice. These guys are macabre, so... okay. Oh. I'm so sorry. Oof. Just dead, gone, out of here. Love it.
I think we handled that rather well, didn't we? Especially considering the last-minute arrangement of our team and all. Yoshizawa-san?
Yes. So that shadow, it said something about research, and also something about pain.
It mentioned salvation as well. All this seems to indicate that the palace's ruler is not in his or her right mind. Oh? I seem to have found a map to this place. Let's make good use of it.
So I've only shared pleasantries with Akechi-san. Would you say this is how he normally is? Like a ruthless sort of person. I see.
What say we save the idle chatter for later and keep moving? Unless teaming up with a ruthless sort of person is too much for you to handle.
Looks like we're busted.
I think I know why I like Crazy Akechi over Detective Prince Akechi. It's because he's being himself. I really don't like people who are just nice for the sake of nice or to gain something. I like people who are honest. Alright, Bugs, Nuke, and... okay. Jeez. I'll just walk through them, I guess.
Pretty sad performance on their part.
Alright. That was brutal.
Okay. Excellent technique, Joker.
Alright. Come on, get... there we go. Now, while we're here, I do have quite a few of these. The treasure of this, the treasure shadow of this place is called an orichalcum. They are very rare to appear, as in the entire time I played through this last time. Oh, jeez. I was only able to get like 2 or 3 to appear. So keep that in mind. Oh crap. Garu in Darkness, perfect.
What a lovely sight.
All we can see is hold up. It's so good. So good. I love Crazy Akechi. It's so good.
Focus. It seems they.
Alright. Boop. But yeah, since I have a lot of those items, I'll go ahead and use them just to get things to appear. Alright. That's marked.
I can see it.
Don't see anything of merit in here. Don't even know why they even have that room.
What?
That voice. Look. No way.
Everyone will be arriving soon. Mom, Grandma. Yes, she'll be here too. I'm sure she'll be here once she's able to calm down. Why? Why?
Dad? Why?
That was your father in the video just now, wasn't it, Yoshizawa-san? And the one he was speaking to.
Sumire, my younger sister. Sumire Yoshizawa. I mentioned to you that I've lost a family member, right? But how was this video? I'm sorry. I don't know what's been wrong with me lately. I've been getting this feeling like I need to remember something, but at the same time, I oughtn't remember it.
Can you still walk, Yoshizawa-san? Whatever it is that's happening, we have to keep going if we hope to learn more about it.
Yes, I'm all right. Let's go.
Hey. When was it that you said you became acquainted with Yoshizawa-san? I see. Anyway, let's move out. I suspect we still have a long way to go.
Alright. Interesting. I can't say any more than that. Just interesting. Oh, give me that. Broken meter panel. Oof. Alright. What we got in here?
I can see it.
Very cultish, yeah. Very laboratory. Place is sterile. Happiness, health. Oof.
This place is enormous. What could this room be?
You seem to be in pain again. Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's just that I can't stop thinking about that video we saw earlier.
You mean the one about Sumire-san?
Yes. Let's keep pushing. I need to find out why that was shown to me.
Well, it wasn't necessarily shown to you. It was shown to all of us, but okay. Yoink. Just keep getting stuff. What is on the ground? Ah! Of course. It's probably saying, like, you know, happiness is health or something like that.
You were misguided. Do not search for pain. Only tragedy awaits you beyond here.
A newcomer.
All these warnings of pain and tragedy. Who is your ruler? Why do you all think you know so much about me? If you won't give me an answer, then I'll just force my way through.
Alright, Belial. This should be fun. Huh.
Stop rushing into things. Just calm down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is it. Time your attacks with mine.
Right.
I love this. Okay, what we got?
You're powerful and immune to curse attacks.
Alright. Rid of you.
I'll break them.
Alright, Almighty. That should do it.
Such a fool, rejecting our Lord's mercy. In that case, witness it for yourself.
Now what?
Oh wow, the crowd is going wild. Their cheers are shaking the stadium to welcome a new heroine to the world of competitive gymnastics.
Huh?
Thank you so much. I'm simply thrilled with the results I had today. Your performance exceeded anything seen before in the junior class. It was absolutely stunning. But you'll be entering high school soon. Will that impact your career in gymnastics? Oh, I have no intentions of stopping. It's my dream to compete and win at the international level. How wonderful. One last question. Is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out while you have the chance? My younger sister. She should be here in the stadium.
What?
Oh, there she is. Sumire. Sumire, I did it! Both of us have the same dream, to be international champions.
Stop.
Let's make it come true, Sumire.
Yoshizawa-san, you're...
I really hope this helped you understand.
a man's voice.
If you keep pushing on like this, you're going to find nothing but heartache. Please, won't you stop fighting this and just return to the current reality?
Nothing but heartache, huh? I don't understand what you're saying, but I have no intention of leaving now.
We are in agreement there. We also refuse to do as you say. Now why don't you drop the big voice behind the curtain act and face us directly?
As you wish. Head on down. I'll meet you there.
He agreed to that much more readily than I expected. Perhaps the palace's ruler really will make his appearance.
Thanks for your concern. But I'm fine, really. Let's go.
Kasumi Yoshizawa, eh?
Well, things are getting interesting.
I'll reveal your true form.
Sorry, I really had to sneeze there. Alright, what we got? Let's just get rid of them.
What a workout!
We didn't even break a sweat.
Still sneezing, crap. 5-inch nails,
Okay.
lovely.
I can see it.
Let's go ahead and grab this. Thick parchment. Nothing there. Hello, white suit man.
Is he this palace's...
It's been quite a while, hasn't it?
Dr. Maruki?
Glad to see you're all doing well. I pretty much figured that you would end up infiltrating this place. Truth be told, this isn't how I was hoping we would meet again.
Dr. Maruki, you're the ruler of this palace?
Palace?
A place where distorted desires manifest. We're asking if you're the source of the desires here.
Ah, I see. Well, to use your own words, yes, I am this palace's ruler, but in my case, it seems a tad different from the ones you've seen.
Would we also be correct in believing that you're involved in the abnormalities outside the palace as well?
Yes, you would. Do you like the reality I created for you?
You created it?
That's right. I have gained the power to alter reality, to make it whatever the people wish for. Is that how you really feel? The old reality was cruel and unfair. The truth is, Yoshizawa-san suffers immense pain each and every time she taps into her forgotten past.
My... past? Dr. Maruki? What do you mean? What's happened to me?
Alright, I had honestly hoped that all those warnings you were given would change your minds. But if it's your true desire, then I want you to recall who you really are. And I want you two to learn as well. Once you have, you'll need to choose between the two realities. The merciless one, or the one I've formed.
That's... Today was brutal, huh? Oh. Feeling okay? It's not that. Why am I doing so bad? I keep messing up my routine. Your growth spurts just changed your eye level. You'll get used to it. Look, you're as tall as I am now. We practice the same amount. But you are the one who always gets first place. I can't catch up to you, Kasumi.
You know why? Because it's my right as the elder sister.
We're in the same grade, though.
Oh, don't be so down. We'll reach the top of the world together. That's our dream, right?
You don't get it.
Huh?
You'll never understand how I feel.
What?
Kasumi, if I were like you, things would be so much better.
Hey, wait up!
Kasumi's the one that people want.
Look where you're going! The light's red! Hey!
The talented one who can reach the top of the world.
Sumire, stop! Listen to me! Sumire!
What? Kasumi.
Seems you remembered.
That's right. I'm... Kasumi? No, that's not right. I'm not Kasumi.
The girl named Kasumi Yoshizawa is currently deceased.
It was last spring, before I started at Shujin. We were walking home from practice. It happened right there, on that street in the video. I wasn't looking where I was going. And Kasumi, she protected me from the car. I was saved by Kasumi. I robbed her of her dreams, and even her life. I'm her younger sister. Sumire Yoshizawa.
I'll take over from here. After all, I do play a part in this story. Her real name is Sumire Yoshizawa. She's Kasumi-san's younger sister, but for months now, she's only seen herself as being Kasumi Yoshizawa, her deceased elder sister. Of course, it was only her cognition of herself that changed, so to the people around her, she was still Sumire-san. For some reason, though, there were a few rare exceptions to this. Did something happen to make you believe she was Kasumi-san?
It appears you were clueless, but she was Sumire Yoshizawa from the start. However, when we watched that other video, she gave her name as Kasumi Yoshizawa. Considering such an odd claim, I'd actually suspected for a moment that she was the palace ruler.
After Kasumi died, but before I started at Shujin, I received counseling from Dr. Maruki. That was when I told him, if Kasumi is gone and can't make her dream come true, then I want to become Kasumi, so I can turn her dream into reality for her.
So that's why you meddled with her cognition? For her own wishes?
That's right. Limited as it was, I already had the power at the time to actualize her wish. Put yourselves in her shoes for a moment. Sumire-san's older sister died from protecting her. Imagine surviving such a dismal tragedy.
So, if I'm remembering correctly, my first time through this when I was seeing a lot of the stuff going on with Sumire, Because yes, she is Sumire. I kind of called it. But I don't think, if I'm remembering correctly, that I was on the right track, but not the right destination. I didn't get to the proper conclusion. Actually, I think I might have. But earlier on, I think around the time of who was it? Makoto or Haru? One of those two. There was a scene where Sumire was having issues with the school, and I paused the video and I was like, wait. Is it possible that Kasumi's dead and Sumire is being her and the teachers are pushing this name onto her? That was my thought process at the time. I was kind of right. But from what we're gathering here, it seems more likely that Sumire, guilt-stricken about what happened to her sister, started wanting to be Kasumi, and the teachers were like, this crazy bitch, sure, you're Kasumi. We're going to push all of her responsibilities onto you, even though you are not as good as a gymnast as your sister is. So yeah, we actually could see hints to this happening throughout the game. Hints that Sumire was the sister that survived and Kasumi was the one that died. Because they keep referring to as your sister was or stuff like that. So I think I think I mentioned that before.
Who would be able to cope with that survivor's guilt, let alone heal from the emotional scarring that she's suffered? If Sumire-san can live a healthy, positive life by becoming Kasumi-san, then I believe that reality is what would make her happy.
I've had enough of your high and mighty rationalization. All you really did was use her to try and make everyone acknowledge the validity of your research.
So that's how you see things, huh? That's quite unfortunate. Of course I wanted society to acknowledge cognitive science through my research. But that's because my goal is to save everyone in the world like Yoshizawa-san by ending all suffering. My work will convert the wishes of the people into reality. Even as we speak, my research is coming to fruition. No one will ever have to suffer again under the yoke of an unfair world. This palace, you called it? It's a place where its ruler's desires take physical form, yes? I wish to utilize my research to save humanity. I suppose that would be the desire I hold dearest.
What total nonsense.
You could very well be right. Still, I'm entirely serious about changing our imperfect reality. Just as she was saved by becoming Kasumi, I'll save every other person in the world currently suffering.
So, Maruki here pisses me off. I've made no allusions to the fact that, or I've never hidden the fact that when I was younger, I wanted to be a psychologist for the same reason Maruki here is saying, to help people overcome their problems. What he is proposing is a very short-sighted and, I guess, almost childish way of looking at it. What he's saying is, we can get rid of suffering by cutting out the core of the suffering. Which kind of is what you do when you heal. The problem is you don't grow when you just cut it off wholesale. That's the reason why Sumire is suffering now. Whatever happened that made her believe she was Kasumi stopped the healing process. She never had a chance to reconcile what happened, come to terms with it, heal, and grow as a person. She just stopped wholesale. No suffering, no growth, nothing. It was just gone. And that concept I don't like, because you don't grow. You don't become a better person. It's not right, in my opinion. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't like pain. I don't like suffering. But without the pain, there is no good. You can't have one without the other. Because I'm trying to think of a way to put it properly. It gives the good context. Why this is good. Why you feel happy. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Either way, I don't like Madaki's reasoning here. It's just half-assed. Let's go with that. He doesn't want to put in the work to help someone heal. He just wants it to be done.
In fact, it's my responsibility to do so. You can see how this world's bestowed the duty upon me. The cruelties of history will vanish, and everyone will live their lives just as they've always dreamed them to be. If you don't call that salvation, then what would it be?
And you assume we'll buy into your brainwashing and just live in the palm of your hand. Honestly, that sounds absolutely revolting.
Alright, so that's your answer, Akechi-kun. How about the others? Yoshizawa-san, allow me to ask you yet again, which reality is it that you wish to inhabit?
Huh?
If you so desire, you can return to your life as Sumire. But if you'd rather continue your life as Kasumi, I can grant that wish for you as well.
Dr. Maruki...
And this is just cruel. What he's doing here. This is blatant manipulation. He's literally telling her, do you want to suffer or do you want to feel good? It's the same concept as, taking drugs. Like, do you want to be dull in pain or do you want to feel good? It's really, really fucked up.
It's impossible. I'm sorry, Senpai. I can't go back to being her. I can't be the one who led her sister to her death.
Please don't judge her. This is just evidence of how painful life is for her. You two sensed doubts forming in the reality I manifested. That's what brought you here. But please, remember this as well. You two aren't excluded from the people that I wish to save. Come now. Won't you accept my reality for your own happiness? No deal so far, huh?
What do you think you're doing with her?
I won't harm her. It's in her best interest that you turn back. You've made clear that you reject the reality she desires. The reality where she lives as Kasumi Yoshizawa. It saddens me when you speak that way. Don't you understand? You deny her wishes when you say such things.
Her wishes, huh?
This isn't just for her. I'm doing all of this for yourselves as well. I honestly do want to come to terms with you. We should talk. Think about it. You both have dreams, no? I have the power to make them come true. My reality can become just the way you like.
Total waste of my time.
A shame, but I understand.
Well then, we just have to resort to force now, don't we?
Violence is not my thing. seems we're out of options here.
Time to fight. Are you ready? Keep up and don't embarrass me.
I really don't like monarchy.
Disgusting. We're not here to listen to your bullshit.
Agreed. Alright, Garudine? Cute. Ooh. Let's fix that. Where's the Get Rid of Fear? No, I can't go through that because that's stuff. Crap. Alright.
It's time.
Also, Toby. Fuck. There are still some items in the my list that will give spoilers, so I'm trying to keep those hidden. I'm probably going to sell them as soon as I get the chance to. All right, let's debilitate. Also, Toby still shaking. All right, good thing I decided to do that. Nice. Wunderbar.
Sona, you're mine.
Let's get rid of you.
No, such pathetic attempts won't be allowed. Come.
Oh, you piece of garbage.
Just won't go down.
That's cool.
We're about to lose a
Whew.
lot.
Accept his mercy. Give yourselves over to him.
Would you just quit running your mouth already? I'm going to shut that thing up. Give me a hand.
I love this. It's our showtime.
Let's go. It's disappointing. It's not bad for an improvised technique.
It really isn't, though. I do wish that we kept the Tyrant gun instead of just a regular pistol. Also, Kenchi's left-handed. I just remembered that.
Shall we continue this? I'm fairly certain any further negotiating is pointless.
That seems to be the case, unfortunately. But first, I have an idea. Rather than explain it with words, I'd like you to actually see this new reality with your own eyes. I know that your friends are already enjoying it. That I cannot do. As I said before, she wishes to live in the reality where she is Kasumi. There's no way I can hand her over to you with matters as they currently are. I already told you that I won't harm her, and I'll swear by it. Don't worry about her. Go. Look at the reality I've created for you all. Once you've seen the results, I know you'll realize which future is best.
You think we'll just obey your orders?
I apologize, but you really are going through with this, even if it's by force.
We'll meet again 1 week from today, January 9th. I genuinely pray that you'll change your mind by then.
He got away. We shouldn't chase him too far. Let's say we head back for now. I had spent all that time investigating the people around you so I could set you up. To think, Takuto Maruki of all people would be the mastermind behind this absurd situation. And he happens to be warping the very fabric of reality while ranting about making everyone's dreams come true. Talk about incomprehensible motives. I can't even wrap my head around such intentions. At any rate, we need to figure out our next steps. I think it'd be suicide to march back in there at the moment. We need intel first. If we're going to stand up to him, we have to know more than nothing. I'll do some investigating on my own. I hate that we have to do what he says, but Maruki told us we have to wait until January 9th. Let's meet up here next week. Although I imagine both our lives would be very different if you choose to live in this reality as your friends have been.
Welcome home. You sure around late? It's me. I discovered something that I thought I should tell you right away. I called Yoshizawa-san's house to see what I'd learned, but she's been at training camp since yesterday. To think, Maruki's reality is changing our physical reality as he sees fits. That's scary. No kidding. This is the first time I've witnessed a power that even comes close to this magnitude. Well, we haven't. Even the great Phantom Thieves you're so proud of fell in line with his scheme. You're going to see if you can change their minds, aren't you? Well, that's fine. I suppose we can use the manpower. If you can actually bring them to their senses, that is. That's wholly dependent on whether or not they're capable of leaving the reality they supposedly wished for. I'll focus on investigating Maruki further. You do what you need to. Got it. Well, I'll reach out to you should anything come up. Good night. Night. Was that a catchy? You two seem to be getting along well lately. Hey, so I was thinking, why don't us Phantom Thieves all go to a hot spring together sometime? And Lady Anne and I could. Ugh. How's that sound? Perfect, right? We should ask the rest of the gang soon. It seems this reality is the one that Morgana wished for. Alright, we ought to hit the hay for today. So, the reason why Morgana looks like this, on New Year's, the day before New Year's, when they were when An mentioned a hot celebrity on the TV, if you looked closely at the TV, feel free to go back to that set and look it up. You would have seen this person on there. So Morgana literally wished to be that guy pretty much, and he turned into him. The bed may be a tad too cozy for both of us. Oh well, I'll just start sleeping on the sofa instead. Are you happy? Where's that coming from? Oh yeah, I'd say I'm happy. We used to sleep together. Yeah, I can still remember how much you hated when I'd curl up on top of you. Wait, curl up on top of you? Nah, that doesn't seem right. I got captured in Kamoshida's palace, and that's when I met you guys. When we go to Mementos, I transform into a... I know you can do this. Okay. I got to be useful for the humans I admire so much. Nothing can make me happier. What was... So I'm gonna go and do some thinking for a bit. You should get some sleep. Because all I can do is wait. So we've made Morgana question the reality. I'm going to call it here because we're going to do a lot of stuff starting tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoy the set. I'll see you guys next week where we'll continue from here. But till then, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.